Hello everybody, this is Steve Garai, real estate broker for Keller Williams Urbain. It is once again a pleasure to have Jean Akoyan here with us. He is the mobile mortgage specialist for the TD Canada Trust. Jean, welcome.
Pleasure is all mine. Thanks for having me, Steve.
It's great to have you with us today. Jean, you and I, we were having a conversation this morning, and you had a very interesting experience that you were mentioning. You were financing a buyer's financing requirements, yes. And this buyer was not represented by a buyer's broker. Would you be so kind, explain to us your experience?
Sure. So this is a buyer that I met. He decided to look for a property on his own. So he went online, he researched properties, he found one that he liked. The seller was represented by a broker, so he spoke with that broker directly, sat down with her, they negotiated the price, negotiated the terms, and finally came to an agreement. When it was time to do the financing, they came to see me, and when I asked for the promise to purchase and the counter offers, well, we realized that there was a few things that were wrong. First of all, there was a few pages that were missing. Mm-hmm. There were signatures that were missing, which is very important. And the last one, which is the most important for the client, is that there was one condition that he did not agree upon that was on the contract, and a second one that he absolutely wanted that was not on the contract. Oh. So this caused a lot of frustration for my client, and a lot of delays as well for before we can get the application moving. But this is something that you should have more knowledge on than myself. So would you like to add something to this?
Well, yeah, sure. Thanks, John. Definitely. I mean, listen, as a broker, I'm forever amazed how many people believe that they can get a better deal if they're not represented by a buyer's broker, if they deal directly with a listing broker. And nothing is further from the truth. I'd like to relate three specific reasons, actually, that come to mind. The first is that it's the buyer's broker who's in the best position to evaluate the fair market value of that property. That is, what price will they offer for that property, thereby justifying that price using comparables in the market. Number two, the buyer's broker represents the buyer's best interest. Yes, the seller's broker must represent both parties fairly, but their primary allegiance is to the seller. And number three, well, it's the seller that pays for the service. So why would you not want to take advantage of the service that a buyer's side broker can provide to you as a buyer? Yeah. Any other points?
No, you pretty much covered everything, Steve.
Well, thanks a lot, Jean, once again. And thank you, dear viewer, for having been with us today. Until next time.